Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So next match here, bottom part of the, group bracket, I guess. We have two decks. Again, one of the more recent decks. I was about to say, we have Swordsouls versus Spyrals. So I feel that, and looking at the votes from, the community tab, I could definitely agree with the people, seeing that Swordsouls is again the more recent deck, although there's like a small differences in percentage, but I think one of the biggest reasons for that is that, especially looking at the side deck, both decks, as you know, have access to their side deck, but looking at the 2020 Spiral side deck list, it's a superb deck list if it, wants to go second or has to go second against a synchro heavy deck like Swordsoul, stuff like Baron, Yugioh, etc. Doesn't really do anything against Dark Ruler into evenly or whatever, right? Or at least evenly forces out the Baron negation. So I think there's still definitely a chance for the the older deck compared to the more recent deck. Then again, Swordsouls starts, and this hand, even after Desires, with all of those potential starter cards, the deck can still break. So that's definitely not good news, because Spirals from 2020, like Spirals in general, they can easily play through multiple hand traps. I guess preserving their double helix, and here I guess ashing the master plan was definitely an okay choice, because again it prevents the field spell search and another spiral monster search, and because of all my back row being no droplet doesn't target, so there was only Valor and Imperm. Thing is that the deck can just rank up the advantage so quick, play through all of those hand traps, and there is just no chance for me. And here, I mean, maybe if I played my hand traps a bit differently, I'm not so sure. I think the game was always over, especially seeing how much fuel there was left in the hand. We see the big red, the premature burial for the deck or from the deck. We see Monster Reborn still. So again, there was just so much resources, so many resources in hand as a follow-up play for my disruptions. And that break, of course, that break hurt a lot here in this first duel. And that's not that great for news, because again, as I mentioned before, Spirals, if going second, they can side deck in Nibiru, they can side deck in Dark Ruler no more, evenly matched. All of those cards are superb against Swordsouls. So Swordsouls goes first, and I don't think I had an... Or had I? Did I have an option to... Well, okay, no, okay. I was kind of faced with a dilemma. The thing here is that I think going for the... whatchamacallit, the Worm one. Yeah, you know which one I mean. Protoss was priority number one, especially because of this. Dark Ruler, I mean, any synchro board loses to Dark Ruler plus follow-up. Even though I might have like the trap sets, but again, if there's like an evenly matched as well, I will lose the trap. But again, the trap is a fantastic search card to search off of Yugioh, definitely, or especially in case of Dark Ruler. But long story short, I think Protoss was my game winner, so I needed to preserve that. Go for Baron, even though Baron was like, what is it, the 6th or 7th summon in this turn, but I think that was the only line I had to search out Protoss, or not summon Protoss into a potential nip, right? So anyway, Protoss, I guess, takes this one, I'm super honest. So, okay, game number 3, immediately drop Droll. And Droll takes it. Droll takes this one. Look at this. The deck just dies to Droll, and that's. I mean, the deck Spyrals is playing 3 call by. Luckily, no call by. Like, look at that hand. Foolish Magician Souls plus like field, etc. is just full combo. Because again, Souls is so ridiculous in head deck, especially with Foolish, etc. So pump out the level 9 Yangzing. Jiao Fang, these names, for, potential Nibiru negation. And, because this is my turn, again, turn number 2, I should be able to go for game, pump out, like, Baron, probably. Okay, did I use one of the thingies? I think so. Doesn't really, I think so, it doesn't really matter, right? This is, again, more than enough to deck for a game. So, again, I'm honest. Game number 2 was won by Protoss, and game number 3 was won by Droll. And game number 4 was relatively close, as you see. I think Master Plan uses its effect to search one of the spiral traps, or spells in this case. But no, a draw is not going to resolve that. But again, there's still another hand trap in hand which might be needed here in this particular case to potentially prevent double helix from triggering. Or, okay, again, yeah, let me think. So, okay, negating master plan. No field spell. I guess no field spell search means, or at least I thought, meant a weaker board, and no sleeper search. But I mean, double helix can search sleeper. You don't need to special summon the monster, so there's like always a sleeper. And again, the fuel was there, especially with quick fix searching last resort, and this is more than enough. You have Appaloosa for a couple of monster negations, especially those Tennies in hand. You have Sleeper for interruption, Phoenix for some small protection, and yeah, most importantly, two sets being perfect. Solemn Judgment and, what is it, the Wind Blast. Here, back then I thought I was making a big brain play, but like in hindsight, this was just stupid. Didn't really matter, though. So game number 5, it's a 5-gamer. Swordsouls going first, and here again, I guess the same dilemma. Well, no, easy. Again, potential 2 Nibiru, so I have to go for Baron first. And see, Baron is always nice, you know, against stuff like Evenly and Nip, so Baron is the card to go for first. And eventually I should be going for Xixiao as well to search Emergence, and Emergence should search Protoss, right? Because again, Protoss is my game winner. Just call Dark, and Spiral can hardly play. Because I think Master Plan is Dark. Is Double Helix? No, Double Helix is an Earth, right? But again, like, preventing Master Plan from hitting the field is superb. Here's Evenly, luckily no Dark Ruler, but again, it probably would have ended in the same way as a couple of duels before, or ago, with, you know, only Protoss being face up on the field, but big difference compared to, you know, then was, I have so much fuel left in hand. Double Ash, Ecclesia, and Long Yuan, right? So yeah, this is again more than enough. So a quick game number 5, but I think we have a well-deserved winner. I mean, if it wasn't for that brick game number 1, Swordsouls probably would have won that one. But I mean, okay, if it is what it is. But again, I think we have a well-deserved winner. So Spyrals is still in this, but we'll move on to the left side of the bracket. Next one, we have Kindle Undead versus Chaos Dragons. Interesting one. 4 years a difference between both these decks. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like. If you enjoyed the video, Riddim signing out. Peace.